Hello everyone, this is Professor J. Kim. Today we're gonna make really simple poster using Adobe Photoshop, just like this. If you're a Photoshop beginner and haven't completed any Photoshop project yet, this is a video for you. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel, hit the like button, and set the alarm for my latest video. Then let's get started. Okay, so first please download these three files from the link I provided in my description. One is the football player, fire.jpg, and the water.jpg. If you're the beginner of a Photoshop, in order to open your JPEG files in Photoshop, there are several different ways, but the easiest way is I'm using Mac, so select any JPEG file you have with the three extensions of JPG, and then Command I or Control click and get info of your file. And then in this the information window, please choose the open with. You may have a different application is selected. Make sure you choose the Adobe Photoshop and change it all. Then from now on, any file with the three extensions of JPG, once you double click it, it will open in Photoshop. So select all and double click. It will open all three files in Photoshop. So water, fire, and football player. Okay, so it's that simple. So first, I need to select just this football player. I don't want to keep this background. So the easiest way is you may use a pen tool. Maybe as a beginner, you may not be comfortable with the pen tool. So let me show you kind of easiest way. So make sure, let me put my layers panel. Let me unlock this layer, background layer, unlock it by clicking this lock. And then, fortunately, this photo has a really good contrast level between the dark background and very bright figure. So in your toolbox, first four groups is about the moving and the selection. So this first group with these four tools. So choose this. You may have a magic wand or the object selection. Let's try the quick selection tool. Once you choose a quick selection tool, on top menu bar, there are options. Make sure you're choosing the plus add to selection tool, this one. And then this is your brush size. You can control your brush size from here. See, it's getting bigger and bigger, or hard edges or soft edges. You can control from here. Or easier way is, this is a big time saver. Place your quick selection tool somewhere here, and in order to control your brush size, hold down the Option key on Mac and the Control key. So I'm holding down the two keys at a time, and keep pressing your mouse button and drag it to the right. Makes it bigger. To the left, smaller. Drag up, soft edges, down, hard edges. It's very big time saver, and also it looks pretty cool. Okay, to zoom in or zoom out, hold down the space bar and the command key at the same time. See, no matter what your current tool is, it turns to your zoom tool. And drag it from the top left to the bottom right, zooming in, opposite direction, zooming out. Okay, and the space bar only, you can move around. It's a hand tool. It's a big time saver. So I'm going to start from maybe somewhere here. Let me select. See, this may happen. Then you can undo it, Command Z, or you can make your brush size a little bit smaller. And then a little harder edges. I'm dragging down. So it's getting better. See? So the quick selection tool works well with this kind of high contrast the image. But if your background is really complicated and then a lot of kind of the busy images behind, we're gonna need to use it a different way. But I'm gonna use just a quick selection tool this time. Okay, it's that easy. See, this may happen. Then change your selection from the add selection to subtract minus selection tool and click here. See, you can deselect the area and back to plus. Yeah, it keeps happening. Okay, so I'm gonna make it even smaller. Let me zoom in. Plus, so I can have a better selection. See, so I can get some more details. I'm using my space bar so I can move around. Okay. But for the fine selection, even finer selection, always my best selection is a pen tool, but we are using just this today because this is easier. And then you are the beginner user of this Adobe Photoshop. Okay, so just keep going. Or you can just drag it. Drag. Okay. Looks good. All right. Here's fit. This may happen. Then in that case, I'm going to switch it to minus selection tool. Let me do this one first. Here's fit. Okay. And minus. See? See? Let me zoom in. Make it a little bit smaller. Even smaller for the little kind of a tiny spots. Okay. And I'm going to make it a little bigger. Add selection tool again. Okay. So I'm getting in there. Almost there. Okay. All right. There we go. So I think this is not bad selection. Okay. Then make sure your layer is unlocked. And then if I hit the delete key, he's gone. That's what we do. Oh, see? I'm missing his fingertips. Undo it. Command Z. Let me make sure I'm selecting. Yes. That's good. Okay. I want to deselect just a little bit here. Okay. It's better. Okay. So if I hit the delete key, he's gone. That's not what we want. I need to delete the background. So go to the select menu, inverse, and delete. You may, excuse me, you may need to hit the delete key twice. Then deselect it. So to deselect your selection, choose your marquee tool and click somewhere else. That's it. Okay, now let's create the new canvas, new file. Go to File, New Document. We're going to create the 11 by 17, 11 inch. Make sure inch units, but 11 by 17 inches, no pixels, and 72 dpi. CMYK color doesn't matter for now, and white background really doesn't matter. Just create it. Okay, so this is what we have. Excuse me. Now, let's create the background first. So first choose your fire, I'm sorry, maybe your water. Either one's fine. Let me choose my fire first. Select all. You can select all with this marquee tool or Command A. Either way is fine. Copy this. And back to a new document we just created and paste it. Edit, paste. It's huge. It's a huge file. Let me zoom out and choose your move tool. See, that is that big. I'm gonna make it smaller by dragging. So that's the size I'm looking for. And check. So that's a new size. And also I'm gonna need to have my water. Same way. Command A, select all. I'm using my shortcut. Command C, copy. Back to new document. Command V, paste it. And let me resize it using my move tool. See, that is that big. I'm gonna rotate it. Let me hold down the shift key so I can rotate 90-degree angle. Somewhere here, I'm gonna make it even smaller to make it fit there and check. Let me double click my hand tool. It will fit to window. Okay, so looks good. So top layer, I have a water bubble. Bottom layer, I have fire. This background layer, I don't need it. So I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna make it simpler. Okay, 2 layers. Now select the top layer. We're gonna blend these 2 images. So select the top layer and then choose number 3. There's the third button on the bottom of your layers panel. This is a layer mask. Once you click on it, you see the white box is attached. Do not click on it. Choose your gradient tool. Gradient tool is under paint bucket. So gradient tool. Make sure you're using the basic white to black. And try this. Drag it from the bottom to the top like this, or top to the bottom. See what happens. See how it works. You need to repeat it several times so you can understand. Okay, so I want to have I don't know, maybe something like this. Water on the bottom, fire on top right corner, like that. But you know what? I don't want to show more fire. So select my layer 1, which is my fire layer, under edit menu. Transform and flip horizontal. See? So I can see more fire. I'm gonna move it a little bit. Let me use my left arrow key on my keyboard. So I'm moving just the fire. Okay. So it looks good. So I'm good with that. Now, back to your football player. Okay. With the marquee tool, select all. Copy this guy, edit and copy. Back to new document with this background and paste it. Go to file, paste, edit, paste, Command V. There we go. So we got him. So he's quite big. You can maybe use it as it is, or you may make it a little bit. I'm gonna make him a little bit smaller, just about that size. Okay, and check or return. Oh, and then you see that I need to delete this portion. Maybe the easiest way is you can use the quick selection tool, or since this is almost black, select the magic wand, select your top layer, which is your football player layer, click there. It's not a good choice, maybe. It's not good. I may use my quick selection tool again. On my football player, it looks too big. Make it a little smaller. Okay, looks good. And delete it. And for the little black part, you may use just eraser. You can just erase it. Okay, so I'm good. I'm good with it. And then also, it is okay, but it would be even nicer if I can make him even more pop-up. So select the layer on the bottom of your layers panel. Choose this FX layer style. I'm going to choose outer glow. See? Outer glow option. My blend mode is just a normal. And then let me choose maybe black. I'm going to spread, maybe not too much. Make it a little bit bigger. Make it. And then if you feel that black is too strong, you can change the opacity value. See that? Kind of a little subtle. Okay. So I'm happy with that. So we're almost there. Now I want to say something kind of a simple slogan or a catchy phrase or a motto. So let me choose my type tool. And then I'm going to choose my typeface from here. Okay. I'm going to type nothing is, let me break the line, impossible. Nothing is impossible. It's a good slogan. And let me make it bigger. I'm holding down the shift key, option key, like that. My paragraph option, you can go to window menu and you can open the paragraph. Align left or align right. I'm using center. Okay. So nothing is impossible. So it's good. But I want to make my text even more dynamic. Maybe a kind of a more three-dimensional looking. So select your layer, your text layer. Let me hide this. Text layer. Go open the layer style. Let me apply drop shadow. Drop shadow, normal. I want to have my light source from there. Distance. See? Make it even darker. Okay. So I can see that better. Okay. Spread even more, less. Size getting bigger or smaller. You can control this. And also I want to apply some bevel and emboss. My style, inner bevel, technique, you can choose it. Chisel soft or chisel hard. Maybe chisel hard. And the size of it, little smaller, bigger, it's up to you. You can have the softened edges or hard edges. And then also the color, it's up to you. You can use that, little darker, like that. Nothing is impossible. Just mess around with it. Okay, so I think I'm good with it. Yes, that is it. Nothing is impossible. Let me move this up a little bit more. Okay. So always, when you're done with your Photoshop document, save as a two different file format. So first, save as Photoshop legacy file, Photoshop format here. You have to keep that PSD extension. So it will keep all your layer info and then your typographic choices and everything. I'm going to save as poster.psd. Another one as the for the kind of different purpose. For example, for your client or for your colleague for the presentation purpose, then go to File, Export as the JPEG, highest quality. Then it will flatten all your layers into one layer. So to football. Okay. So let me double check. Back to here. See, I have a poster.psd, which is this one. Let me open my JPEG file. See, it only has the other one layer. So the reason is, if I send this to my client, for example, my client may not have the font I'm using. on his computer or her computer. Then what's going to happen is this text will be replaced by system default font like Arial, Helvetica, Georgia, Times Roman, Geneva. We don't know what it is. Okay, but as a JPEG file, there's no layer, it's only one layer, it's all flattened. Your client will see what you designed, just like this. Okay, so that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you can use it for your maybe first Photoshop project or your future project. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.